everybody? Welcome back to We the Champz. Know we in this thing. I'm your host, Jay. And you already know before we get into the mix, hit that like, subscribe, share it with everybody, man. So, we got a lot of NFL talk going on. Not too much NBA. It's NBA offseason. And a lot of the trades and free agent signings I've already went off. So, a lot of the NBA has fizzled down. Now it's a bunch of fun and what if talk. All right, so biggest news over the weekend, we had a lot of pending free agents. Cook, there's still Zeke out in the market, and D-Hop. However, D-Hop has officially found a home, guys. You heard it. He signed a 2-year, $26 million contract with the Tennessee Titans. Now, how did he end up on the Titans, you ask? All right, let's take a little tour here. So, he ended up a free agent. There was a lot of talk in him and the Chiefs and the Bills. It's like, all right, we got 2 title contenders. Let's sign them. Let's take our team over the top. Let's get some help out here with this receiving core. And even better, you get to take away a top-notch player from an opposing contending rival in that case. But from recent reports, it was narrowed down between the Patriots and the Titans. And what were the deciding factors over the Titans, over the Patriots for the Titans? All right, got the Tennessee Titans, AFC South team, and granted, everybody's on the hype train for the Jaguars in the AFC South just to run the division, but they still have to do that. Let me remind you, they were down to the last game in the season. Winner goes to the postseason. So the Titans were still in the mix without a quarterback. I mean, they had rookie Malik Willis out there throwing 3 passes a game, and Joshua Dobbs, journeyman in the league, throwing maybe 10 or 12 passes. So they barely beat the Titans without a quarterback, okay? All right, so this D-Hop contract is 2 years, $26 million with some incentives, not a whole lot. Now, the deciding factors, I believe, one deciding factor over the Patriots was warm weather. I mean, you look at D-Hop, he's from South Carolina. He went to college at Clemson University in South Carolina. The first team he played on in the NFL was the Houston Texans. It's fairly hot enough in Texas, I'm sure. And then he went out west to play for the Arizona Cardinals, another hot-ass team. And this man has family and whatnot. I just feel like geographically and regionally, playing up in Boston, Massachusetts was not the ideal location for DeAndre Hopkins. And a lot of people are like, oh, man, he should have went to a contender. He should have went to a contender, not played for no damn pretender. But, I mean, a lot of things... A lot of things in life are so-so. I mean, if you look at it this way, you get a job, you get this job that can just hire you and fire you right away. Let's just say they don't need you, You want to go somewhere you need it. And I definitely feel like the Tennessee Titans approached DeAndre Hopkins in such a manner. It's like, hey, bro. They were like, hey, man, come out here and play with us, bro. Vrabel out here. We got Vrabel, Henry. Like, come on, man. You and Henry going to be that 1-2 punch. And it's up in New England. It's like, you got Bill. Hey, we're the Patriots. We're going to win with or without you. We got Mackie Jones in the backfield slinging the passes. We're going to get it done without you. With or without you, D-Hop. I mean, you tell me which one is more attractive. I mean, you got the rigidness of Bill Belichick. And, I mean... I like to think of Mike Vrabel as a Bill Belichick protege, even though he didn't coach under Bill Belichick. Actually, I don't know if he part-time or temporarily coached under Bill Belichick. But let's just say he's a protege because he's a Super Bowl winning linebacker under Bill Belichick. I'm pretty sure Mike Vrabel's approach in the Tennessee Titans was way more attractive than what Bill Belichick and the Patriots had to offer him, okay? All right. And just money being a factor here, I mean, he's not in the twilight of his career. He's very far from the twilight of his career. I mean, look at the stats from last year. Hold on, guys. I'm popping it up right now. So we got a guy here in D Hop who's on the Hall of Fame trajectory. Okay, last year in 9 games played, 64 receptions, 717 yards, 3 TDs, with an average of 11.2 catches. No, 11.2 yards on an average catch. I think that was in the top 10 of the league last year. Like, bro, what? And he just turned 31 recently. D Hop is still balling, man. You can't deny this man his talent until it's really fizzled away. And the Titans will definitely benefit from this tremendously. I do think it gives them an extra leg up in the division to contest with the Jacksonville Jaguars. So big props to them. And signing DeAndre Hopkins and just going somewhere where you want it. You know, that at the end of the day, that's what matters. And I don't want to say money matters, but it does. And the Titans probably more than likely gave him the biggest contract that any other team offered, okay? All right. And the Titans had the 7th least cap space going into this signing. And they still made room for D-Hop. All right. So another thing I wanted to go over was trends in the NFL on offense and defense. So you got trends. You see them every year. The RPO became popular with guys out of college. Jalen Hurts, you already know. My co-host wanted to talk a bunch of junk about Jalen Hurts running the RPOs. Hey, you can't stop it. Keep running it, all right? And the RPOs. The Wildcat back in the early 2000s was dazzling and popular for a quick second. And you still see it from time to time, but not as consistently as you did. I remember the Miami Dolphins really bought that afoot during their little nice little tenure with Chad Pennington at quarterback. All right, what else do we have? Just passing in general, you know. Everybody's like, oh, the NFL has become a quarterback-driven passing league. I mean, it is true. I'm just mocking them. Yards they boost up every year. I mean, in fantasy football, I like to get my running backs first, my top tier running backs first, and I believe I can find a wide receiver talent in the later rounds. There's going to be plenty of wide receivers to pluck from. You know why? Because there's way more passes to catch than there are balls to be carried out of the backfield. So, you know, receivers can come a dime a dozen. So definitely passing. And all right, so let me just cut to it. The one trend I believe is going to be really popular this year, if it's not already popular, is just motioning on offenses. I mean, these defensive athletes are getting better. Granted, the game has been made harder for defensive players because of the rules protecting the quarterback and just overall getting your hands on a receiver and getting the defensive pass interference calls. Motioning is really big. Just to throw in confusion in there. Now, 2 top names of coaches, offensive coordinators, or whatever you want to call them, that are really big in the motion offenses are Kyle Shanahan and Andy Reid. Kyle Shanahan can make any running back look good. Whoever's their starting running back for the week, if it's Elijah Mitchell, McCaffrey, if both of them going down, you can guarantee that whoever that 3rd string, 4th string running back is going to see some kind of production. So that's another key for fantasy. Whatever the 3rd, 4th string running backs on the San Francisco 49ers are, whoever that is, you might want to stash them or, you know, get them somewhere in the middle of the season because they'll definitely have some production if they see the field. But motion, just getting the defense off balance and looking for matchups. You know, you want to play to your strengths, but you also want to hit a team where they're the most weakest at. Now, as far as motioning, one big thing that I saw, big play I saw from this past season was in the Super Bowl specifically. So you got the Kansas City Chiefs going down, trying to score, tie up the game, or take the lead. I'm not sure what it was. Got big play Slay on the outside covering Kadarius Toney, the trade addition in the middle of the season from the New York Giants to the Kansas City Chiefs. Kadarius Toney's lined up on the outside position. He motions in. and he pivots, turns around, and goes right back out, taking Darius Slay on the inside. And Darius Slay is stuck in the middle. I'm not sure if it was confusion, if he couldn't get outside, or he thought somebody else was out there. But Darius Slay was left in the traffic in the middle, and Kadarius Toney was wide open for the swing pass from touchdown pass to Patrick Mahomes. So that was big time. We could definitely be seeing a lot of that. And with running backs too, Bijan Robinson, I'm pretty sure he's going to be all over that offense. Now I don't remember him lining out wide at Texas as far as running, full route trees and everything. But from what I'm hearing, that's what he can do. So I'm really excited to see how that happens and what that can do for the Falcons offense. I'm sorry. Boo. I just know they losing week 1 against the Panthers for sure. But that's definitely some interesting things. And I feel like that could really impact the value we see on running backs coming up. But, oh, my gosh. I don't even want to get into that. I did an episode about that already, and I'm going to just let that play its course. I might touch back on the value or the devaluing of running backs again, but for right now, I'm just gonna let that beat build. Okay. All right. Okay. Now, last topic here on these quick takes: Madden 24 ratings. Boy, I'm excited about this one. Justin Jefferson is the new member of the Madden 99 Club. Mr. Gritty in the end zone himself. Is he deserving of this rating? Some people scratch their head. They're like iffy about it. Some people give it a hell no. And some people give it a hell yes. I'm not the biggest Justin Jefferson fan, but in this case, I got to give it a hell yes. If you seen him play on the field last year, jump balls and double coverage, burning players, jet sweeps, out the backfield, everything. He did it all. I mean, I don't even know what specifically kind of wide receiver Justin Jefferson is, but he does it all, okay? And he's on a Hall of Fame trajectory right here. So I did some digging in his stats. Every year he went up a 2 marginal increment, okay? So rookie season, he had 88 receptions. Sophomore year, 108 receptions. Junior year, 128 receptions. So that's literally 20 more receptions every year, okay? Rookie year, 1,400 yards. Sophomore campaign, 1,600 yards. Last season, 1,800 yards. It's just the production just goes up and up and up. And how many receivers have had an 1,800-yard season? All right. Y'all name them for me. I'll wait. Yeah, not that many, right? But no, he's definitely deserving of this club. Typically, a dominant receiver usually gets that 99 rating. It's good company. So let me name off a few names, or all of the Madden 99 Club members here, okay? Since 1999, I believe. I'm not too sure. So we have Jerry Rice, Hall of Famer. Marvin Harrison, Hall of Famer. Terrell Owens, Hall of Famer. Randy Moss, twice in the 99 Club, Hall of Famer. Larry Fitzgerald, Hall of Fame. Calvin Johnson, 3 times, 3 back-to-back seasons, Calvin Johnson was in the 99 Club. And at that time, Calvin Johnson was the best wide receiver I had ever seen in my life. Oh, my goodness. Is Calvin Johnson Hall of Fame? Jay, is Calvin Johnson Hall of Fame?
Hell yeah.
You heard it. Hell yeah, Calvin Johnson's Hall of Fame. All right, we got Antonio Crazy. I don't know what the hell's going on in his head, Brown. Antonio Brown's an interesting case. I feel like his antics went way beyond what Randy Moss and T.O. had going on. And he's Hall of Fame as far as performance and longevity. However, I feel like he's going to be kept out of the Hall of Fame for a long time, if not ever. Some of the stuff he did was damn near despicable. And the voters, I don't see Antonio Brown really making it into Canton for that golden jacket. Sad to say, but damn, bro, you can't act like a fool all your life. All right, Michael Thomas twice. One season he was upgraded to 99. We have Devontae Adams 3 times in the 99 club. He was upgraded to 99 in the season. We could say Devontae Adams is on Hall of Fame trajectory. I want to see him do this a few more seasons, but definitely. And the last one here is DeAndre Hopkins. 2 times. The new Tennessee Titan was a 2-time 99 overall in Madden. And get this. So he was upgraded in the season one time after the Hail Mary walk-off touchdown against the Buffalo Bills playing for the Arizona Cardinals. So that's what kind of company Justin Jefferson is in. And I don't see this guy slowing down, barring injury. So he's definitely deserving of this 99 overall in this Madden, okay? All right, guys. But that about wraps it up for the quick takes. You know what this is. This is We the Champs. Like, subscribe. We the Champs. We out.